little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, you came through the door. At the next table, your whiskey neat, the lights were dimmed as our eyes met moves on.
Hello, beautiful women. This is Eloquently Emmie, and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to Fashion Moment 44. All right, so fabulous to have you here. Okay, so today I want to show you an inspirational holiday outfit. This is actually what I wore for Memorial Day. And you could definitely do something like this for 4th of July. Maybe get a little blue in there or something. I have a little blue, but it's sneaky. It's in my eyeshadow. And it's the Rain from SEINT. But what I want to do is just show you what I wore, why I wore it, how comfortable it is, and how appropriate it was for the occasion I attended. And of course, you'll have many occasions to attend this summer. So putting a little thought into that beforehand and feeling a little festive is a fabulous thing to do. And so that's why I curated this lovely outfit for you. I'm going to show you it a couple different ways with the accessories. But basically, we're talking my beautiful Lilysilk polka dot red blouse in the true universal red that I love so much, and my loft shorts, and a couple different shoes, and a bag, and of course my Gigi Pip hat. And I will also talk to you about my beloved SEINT Makeup and the stars of that show for my face today, and a little bit about sunscreen and how I dressed to protect myself from the sun, because it was a pig roast annual one in our neighborhood that our good friends put on, okay, Dave and Sherry, and they do it every year, and it's super fun for all the families in the neighborhood to get together, and the kids, young and old, and we all have fun, and it's just the perfect event. Definitely very Southern, very fun, and I love attending it every year, and happy to show you what I wore, the SEINT makeup I wore. So hey, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, beautiful women. So big surprise, I got a spray tan. I am not the tannest person you can see in the photo above. I am pretty fair, very contrasty, but once in a while a tan looks good on me. So when I want to get a tan, I go to the Organic Bronze Bar. So shout out to the Organic Bronze Bar in Ballantyne. They do such a nice tan. I usually get the express tan. I just let it develop until I am done and have a little shower, and I'm good for about a week and a half, I would say. So I got it done on Thursday. Today is Tuesday, and yeah, I'm not that faded or blotchy or anything. So they do a good job there. I personally haven't had a lot of luck with self tanners. I end up kind of streaky. But I only need to tan a few times a year, and I'm not like a tanaholic. So yeah, this was fun. It was just a fun thing to do. So hey, I went to this fabulous pig roast, and this is like a great festivity in my neighborhood, and it's annual, and it went from 12 to whenever. So I needed to wear something that would be very comfortable in the heat. That being said, it was one of the best pig rose weather days we've ever had in the history of doing it. I've been here for like 6-7 years now. And it was 47% humidity. It was in the low 80s. There was a breeze. So it was great. They had all tents set up, these, those little pergola kind of tents. They had a water slide for the kids and a little pool and a sandbox. It's just so fun. And it was so fun. And they went to all the trouble of making it fun and festive. And it was a real pig they roasted, and they had coleslaw and all kinds of treats and drinks. And it was just a fabulous, lovely day. So this outfit is what I chose to wear. So I'm going to discuss it as I usually do, from the bottom to the top, and change out a couple different accessories, one where I break the rules. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I break the rules sometimes. But I'll start off with what I actually wore there. And just let's take it from there. Okay, so on my feet, I decided to wear a nude shoe to, lengthen my leg, not cut my line. It happens to be my Clarks, which I had on the other in the other video. They're in a color called praline. They're leather with a wooden heel. They are a 3-inch heel, I'd say, and they have a little bit of silver around them. They lean more towards a blush color, but they would go with any nude bag or blush bag. So, and especially with the tan, they really matched my legs. So they are comfortable. This is a block heel. So if I'm walking around in the grass and whatnot, I am not sinking in like a stiletto or anything. And it gives me that height that I want. And again, does not break my leg line. So I really like the Clarks. My feet weren't sore all day. I felt really comfortable. And so that's why I chose to wear them. So staying with the feet though, I did purchase a pair of shoes on Amazon. Portgo, I think that's what it says. I am going to list them below. I know they have a square toe, and that's going to cut off my foot and make my leg line look shorter. Aren't they sexy? Look at that gold chain. Sorry, I had to break the rules. And it's okay to break the rules. Sometimes you can break the rules. So you're going to see me wearing these. These do not have as high of a heel. They just got, when they arrived, it was like a day late. So, but I thought this would be a nice size heel too. So we're talking a 2-inch heel. Out walking around at a barbecue all day. And you don't just sit there, you stand up and you walk around, you mix with people, and it's just a fun time. But when you've got a spray tan and you've got the right lines and proportions to your clothes, occasionally you can break a rule, like having a square toe. Like I said, I think these are so cute, so sexy, nice slope, super comfortable. So I will be listing them below, and I will be fashioning them so you can get a good look at them. They are in the nude. They also come in a tan and like a darker tan. So depending on your skin tone, there's something for everyone, okay? So if you've got more of a deep golden look to you or a bronze skin, they have a nude for you, okay? So there you go. All right, love these shoes. All right, so next, let's talk about my shorts. Okay, these are from Loft, and I absolutely love them. Let me tell you why. They are cotton, almost a canvas cotton. They are super breathable, super comfortable. I purchased them in a size 0, just to give you an idea. You'll see my measurements on the side. And the belt is built in. So let me just approach the camera a little closer. I want to make sure you can still see it, but it's got the 2 semi-circle, I guess I'd call them D-rings. And you just kind of work the belt through and you pull it through the loop, and then I kind of cross it under, okay? So that it just has that relaxed feel to it. These almost, with a little bit of pleat, these almost have the feeling of a paper bag pant, but they're not as high as one would be on me. That being said, they are very high-waisted, and that's why they're flattering to me. They look comfortable, and they are comfortable. These actually run pretty true to size. Often with white shorts, I will size up one size, like go to a 2, so that it's not clinging to me too tightly, but the 0 was just fine in these, so go ahead and order your actual size. And the only other thing I want to say about these, of course, this goes with white too. Anything white. White is hard to maintain. So if you're at a picnic, somebody said I was really brave wearing white shorts to a barbecue pig roast, but I am just so careful. I put a couple of napkins on me and I didn't spill anything on myself. But the one thing you have to watch out with white clothes, be careful about touching your face, okay? And yeah, because your makeup can get on your hands, or, licking your fingers and not, washing them off. Because then when you touch your white shorts, it's going to be there and you're going to have to wash them. But that's just a word to the wise. I found out from my own experience. Yes, I just absolutely adore these shorts. Again, they're from Loft. They're current. I'm going to list them below. They're just the right inseam. I would say they were about 4 inches. But you'll see in the fashioning when I'm turning around, I felt totally covered, even sitting in a beach kind of chair. I think next time I'll rethink that though. I wanted to sit in the higher chairs, but the one fit me perfectly, but didn't fit my husband. The one was more childlike for my size, but for him, he's like 6 something, so it just wasn't going to work out. So we just decided to take the beach chairs. But, be aware when you're sitting like that, things can show, but it didn't. It didn't with these shorts. They're really nice. And I like the way they kind of bow out to give that little more softer, flowy, not skirt, but a skirt effect, I would say. So yeah, I really adore these shorts from Loft, and I highly recommend them. Okay, so let me talk about one of the stars of this show. I mean, it really is the star, because look at this color red. I mean, isn't this lovely? It is a universal red. This will look good on you no matter what skin type, what hair color you have. You can rock this beautiful silk shirt by Lilysilk. Let me walk a little closer to the camera. I love the lapel on it. I just love the way the shoulders are sewn. Okay, we've got the little matching red buttons. It's simplistic, but there's beauty in simplicity. And yeah, I love it. I love polka dots. I know I talked to you before about being a soft gamine, so anything that's animated on me is going to look good. It's just going to make me sparkle, and this color red makes me sparkle too. And so, yes, if I was to untuck this shirt, it'd come to about here. So if you like wearing your shirts out, it's a winner. It's going to look good on you. I love tucking my shirts in. I think that it kind of shows that 3/4 proportion that I always try to achieve, with my first third being from my head to underneath my bust, starting at my waist, and my second 2/4 going from right here at my waist down to the bottom of my feet. And I always try to follow that because it makes me look longer and leaner and taller, and who wouldn't want that? I love the Lilysilk. Their silk is made sustainably. They're such a good company. The customer service is fabulous. And yeah, there are a lot of things. I can post something where the first time you purchase, you can get, it depends on what's going on with them, whether you get a dollar amount off or a percentage amount off. But you can get one of those the first time you purchase. And then if you purchase a second time, I have a code that Lilysilk has given me, and it's called Emmie5, and I will just list it above. So you purchase, a couple of shirts, and you're going to get free shipping because I think it's just $90 or $95 for free shipping. These shirts are not inexpensive, but they are so well priced for the quality that you get. You take care of them well, you'll have them for years. They are so beautifully made, and they will stand the test of time. And I was sweating in it all day. There was no color running issues, nothing. It's just a beautiful shirt. So again, Emmie, Emmie, and then the number 5. So Emmie 5, that's your code. You can get 5% off. And I always say it's not how much you make, it's how you spend it, and your wise shopping decisions. This shirt could be styled all day with so many things. I could be wearing it with a white long skirt, a white short skirt, white jeans, blue jeans, navy pants, chambray. I could go on and on. This is just a fabulous shirt to have, and I can't say enough good things about it. And you know I love Lilysilk. So I will definitely be listing this one below, and you can pick it up right now if you'd like. All right, so let's just talk small accessories briefly. As usual, I went with my mother's wedding band. I went with my larger hoops in the gold dome, which matched my mother's wedding band. I love that so much. I went for my two-tone pulsar watch. I went for my white gold and yellow gold simple rope bangle. I went for my gold herringbone chain, and then I layered it with my John Madero's compass rosette in the mixed metals. And on the back of it, if you turn it around, it says South Carolina with the palmetto. And I love this necklace. I just keep it near and dear to my heart. I love South Carolina. I love living here. I love the people. I have a lot of good friends, and I love the lifestyle here. I just adore this necklace. And yeah, check out his site again, John Madero's, and look at all the fantastic jewelry that he creates. Great gifts, even gifts for yourself. And again, I love the two-tone metal, so I can't say enough good things about this necklace. It is substantial, it is adjustable in the back, and I really like it. So now let's talk about the larger accessories. Surprise, surprise, I decided to wear my Brahmin Mini Duxbury handbag in the Moonstone, which has so many shades of nude in it, and just the lightness and the metallic. I'll just give you a real close look at it. Love the feet on the bottom, love the shape of it. It holds so much for a small bag. It does not overtake my body. It is very much in proportion with an Athletic Petite. And I had everything in here that I needed for the picnic. I had my sunscreen that I could reapply. I actually had some powder that had sunscreen in it that I could reapply. Is there a theme there? Yes. And I had like a roll-on stick. I love that from Neutrogena. So, you know, sunscreen only lasts so long. So this being Skin Cancer Awareness Month for another day, May has been Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and I'm still going to be talking about it in July and August. It never ends, ladies. Protect your beautiful skin. And when you're outdoors, stay in the shade as much as you can. Like I said, they had those like shade pergolas, and I sat underneath that. But you still can get sun. Sun reflects off things. It bounces up and down. It reflects off the white sidewalk. It can reflect off the grass. And you want to be protected. So before I put on any of my clothes, I totally sunscreened up. And when I talk about the SEINT makeup, I'll talk about what I wore on my face. But getting back to the bag, I guess I was just talking about what was in it. But what else did I have? I had a little bug, like natural bug roll-on thing too. And I had my eye drops and a hairbrush and a little Saint touch-up. And anyway, this is a fabulous bag. It goes great with both shoes. Let me just put this shoe up to it. I mean, look at that. It's like a match made in heaven. And it goes with my other shoes too. So I highly recommend the Brahmin bags. I'm just gonna list the site. They change all the time. Getting a good basic like this, you can't go wrong with that. And then they have the most loveliest prints and patterns and designs. So yes, I love Brahmin and I highly recommend it. All right, well, you know me well enough by now. I wear hats for fashion. but I wear hats for function too. And if I'm going out to a barbecue picnic all day, I am definitely wearing a hat. And I am definitely wearing the perfect hat, the Gigi Pip hat. And this one happens to be the Arlo hat. It's in straw. I love, 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 love the way it's made. It is just so gorgeous. It's in ivory. So, I mean, look how well it goes with the dots. Look how well it goes with the white shorts. But then if I had something a little warmer, it would go with that too. It would kind of take on that color. And then you think there is a separation here. Okay, so you don't really want pure white or more towards the linen-y. You get this, it's gonna go with everything. And that's what I love about it. So let's just take a little closer look at it. Right here, you can see the Gigi Pip emblem. You can see the leather band that I chose in ivory. I didn't want to break the line on the hat either, and I wanted to make it as versatile as possible. I love the weaving in it. So it's got the weaving in here on the brim, but it's got on the head, it's got this similar 2 lines of weaving. So not only is this pretty, it's functional. It lets the airflow get in there for your head and your hair so that you're not sweating. I felt very cool and comfortable in this hat all day. Literally wore it from, noon till whenever we left, 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I felt perfectly comfortable, shaded, and I looked sharp. And I got many compliments on my hat, I'll just have you know. Let me just talk a little more about the design of this beautiful Arlo hat. I turn it this way. It's got the lovely teardrop shape to it, which I love. It's not too wide in the brim, but wide enough to keep you protected, but you're not like all hat. So I love that. Oh, I did it again. Okay, Miss Pun, having fun. And then I love the way it juts in the front. So this thins out my face. It gives me presence and it makes me look taller. So what more can you ask for? And it protects me from the sun. So there you go. The Gigi Pip Arlo hat. I love it and I will be listing it below and I hope you enjoy it in the fashioning. So I did 2 videos today, changed my clothes and everything. And I also taught school and I'm also going to be working on pictures and I had a shoot last night and the night before. So while you're all out partying, I had one party one day and the rest of the time I was doing my photography. So, but that leads me in to telling you that I did a total SEINT makeup video. I will list the link to that below, depending on when it goes out. You can always add things into these videos afterwards, like links, but it will be listed below. And the theme of it was how to adjust your makeup seasonally, okay, when you have a tan. And surprisingly enough, I didn't use Bella Bronzer because I find it to be a little too red on me. That being said, they have 4 shades of bronzer, so you could find one that works really well on you. I did not need to go that route. I went a different route, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about now very briefly, because I thought, sunscreen and how I cared for my skin this day and every day was very important. But I'm going to tell you about what I wore and how I did it before I talk about the SEINT makeup. So what I did is I used the Banana Boat Super Light and I sprayed my whole body top to bottom from, when I came out of the shower, except for my face and my décolletage. And what I used on that, now I'm often using Ulta MD and I love that sunscreen, but I wanted something to go a little more with my tan. And so what I used was the Australian 50 bronzer. It's in medium, and I'm going to list it below. I'll pop a picture of it up there for you. I'm probably not getting the whole name right, but it's in medium. But then I took my favorite Super Goop, okay, glow screen, and I mixed them 50-50, and then I put them on my face and my décolletage, and the blend was beautiful. Yes, the Australian one does have silicone in it, but I will say when you get to my age, or if you're a similar skin type to mine, where you're a little drier, don't have much of a T-zone or anything, the silicone is not going to mess with the SEINT makeup if your skin is like that. It went on beautifully. It stayed on beautifully all day. I had a powder. I can't think. It was in Moonstone. I will list it below. But I had a powder that that has sunscreen in it that I reapplied over my makeup, to even keep the application going all day. I had a Neutrogena. It almost looks like a deodorant, but a roll-on. Again, sunscreen does not last all day. So I had all this going on. But the most important thing is, if you look at my face and you look at my neck, you look at my décolletage, you look at my arm, everything's blending. And I love I thought the Australian one itself was too matte looking. The color was right, but it was too matte. But then when I half mixed it with the glow screen, it was just like, oh, I had that luminosity about me that goes so well with the SEINT makeup. Okay, so I love that mix. I recommend it. I just love to tell you things that I find work for me, and I love to share it with you. And I will link the products below. Okay, so on to the SEINT makeup. Let me give you a little look at the beautiful makeup. This is just a small double-decker. You can see my powders here. I've got my vanilla dust, and I've got all my powders. This would be perfect for traveling this size. You could also, though, go up to a double-decker or a triple-decker. Just depends on how many options you like having. And then in here, I've got 3 shades of highlight. I've got my contour, I've got my illuminator, and 2 shades of lip and cheek. And this is, enough to take you anywhere. Simplicity is the new sophistication. It is not chic to have a makeup graveyard, to have makeup all over the place, especially when you're traveling. You can't find anything. You can't find anything. It's all over the place. It's all over the counter. Maybe you don't even have counter space, but with this, you don't have to worry about it. And so many of the products pull double duty. It is just so perfect. It makes my application a breeze. I can do a full makeup look with 3 shades of eyeshadow, and I can do it all in 10 minutes, and you can too. And I have so many makeup videos out there. I will list some below, including the one that I just made. And it's just been a game changer for me. I love the makeup. I love the fact that it's an occlusive agent, that it doesn't sit in my fine lines and wrinkles. I love that lit from within glow that I get from it. And I just can't say enough good things about the SEINT makeup. I so highly recommend it. It is affordable. That being said, the quality that you're getting is amazing, and so is the longevity, not only on your face and the wearability of it and how it lasts through my photography sessions and whatnot, my full day of work, the longevity in the tin, in the palette, and I will list that in a graphic above. So, hey, if you're interested in purchasing the SEINT makeup, there are 2 things you can do. You can either hit want a color match, and that's underneath the description. So there'll be the video, there'll be the title, there'll be, all the things about the video, and then there'll be some little links. And you hit want a color match, and then I will be your artist. I will get you all set up with the SEINT makeup and ready to shop. And an artist is important for things like the video I just shot. How do you change your makeup seasonally when you have a tan? You're not going to do it the same way as you're going to do it other seasons of the year. So I can help you troubleshoot. I can help you create a look for a special occasion, etc., etc. Okay, so important to have an artist. And then the other thing you can do is you can hit want to shop. And SEINT now has 3 different collections and 8 different levels. And so I'll be very transparent with the pricing. You will see what the collections are, what are included in them, and how much they are. Okay, and then you will also see the 8 different levels, and there will be images of women with different complexions. And then if you happen to see a woman who has a complexion so similar to yours and you're like, oh, that's me. Well, you can go right in there and shop. It will take you directly to my website. And yeah, it's just going to be so easy. So without further ado, let me show you that 1-minute video. So I hope you enjoyed that 1-minute video, and I hope you found it informative, and I hope it inspired you to click a link and get on there and shop and try this out for yourself. Let me approach the camera a little closer because I want you to see my application today. And now this has been on since this morning too. So basically how I achieved this, and you'll see the full thing in the other video where it talks about, how I changed my makeup for a tan. But we'd already talked about what I used as a base, and then I went in with a heavier application of mango, which I usually reserve for blemishes and whatnot, unevenness, like red spots on my skin. But I kind of did a whole dusting of that. And now, yes, it's orange, looked a little orangey. So then I went right in and mixed in the sandy and the mango, and I kind of dabbed that on. Okay, whereas usually there'd be no mango involved, there'd be sandy and more candlelight. So that's my other shade of highlight. And then I use either Versailles or linen as my super brightener. But the way I did it is this is what's so cool about this makeup, how you're so in control of the application. And I did it so that it blended so nice and evenly with my tan, with my arm, with my neck, décolletage and everything. I used my ash contour, as you can see. I did a really good job with that. And then I did some plum and summer love. And then I added a little bit of ruby in because of this shirt. And I kind of double dipped to get that satin gloss look. And that's the other thing. You can play around with this so much and create so many different looks. And then I went in, illuminator is a real key for this. I went in with the illuminator and used the rose gold to get that beautiful lit, warm lit look from within. And it went so well with the tan. That being said, I used a little bit of pearl illuminator on my nose, a little bit of angel here and here to make my eyes pop. And it just worked out so well. And the blend was so nice. And then let me just briefly, I'll tell you on my lips, I did my usual. Before I do that, let me just point out my collarbone. Can you see that? Let me show you from both sides. It's hard, this has got the mic on it. Maybe this is the best side to show you. But I put the rose gold illuminator right here and it looked very sexy. Okay, so that's something that you can do. And it really does do a lot. And then basically I line my lips with my Smashbox Deep Mauve. That is so nice. If you have any lip action here, little lines, your lip and cheek or your lipstick is not going to go past that. You cannot get that off without waterproof makeup. It will stay on while you're drinking, while your lip and cheek or whatever will come off after so many drinks, especially if you're drinking out of a bubbly can or something. But and so then I use my Dahlia Black Cherry and a little dot of Blondie eyeshadow to just pull my lips forward, and then basically on my eyes I did For my brows, I did the kohl, which I usually do. I love that contrast. I contoured with Lullaby. I went in with As If, with Twanda, with Blondie, and with Drift. I pulled the Drift up underneath, okay, my eyebrows, and then I went popped right there. Can you see the Aries right there? To really lift things up. I'm really going for contrast here. I really like it. And then if you look underneath my eyes, there's a little bit of rain. And if you look right here, there's a little bit of rain up here. So that was my blue, you know, for my red, white, and blue kind of look. That's where I squeezed it in. But rain is a lovely color. And I just love using it as an accent to really make my eyes pop. Of course, I'm wearing my Lashify in the curl 14, 16, 16, 14. That's my lash map. And I use my Stila All Day Jet Black eyeliner. And I use a little bit of the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara on my bottom lashes just to bring them out. I like that look. I also like the thin line. It mimics my limbo ring. It might not be for everyone, but if you watch the video, you'll see my eyes with and without it, and boy, does it look good with it. And then, oh, I forgot. I used the Marc Jacob Oh My Gold inside my tear duct to make my eyes pop forth more. And these are just little tricks, but I love them. I love sharing them. I used the waterproof here, and then I did a little bit of powder here, so I didn't, you know, with the sweating and everything, you can get some smearing. So, you know, I had a mirror to check myself and everything, but by using the powder brush and putting a little powder here, I didn't have that issue. So this was so good. And I just love this look that I created, and I love the Saint makeup, and I know you will love it too. Hey, I just wanted to say, if you like content like this, don't forget to click like and subscribe, and then you can hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified when I put out new content. And yeah, I just really enjoyed making this video for you and giving you a little holiday festive picnic outfit inspiration. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a fabulous week and a wonderful weekend. And hey, always remember to wear your sunscreen, okay? And always remember to live your life passionately.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess.